Hello everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. Today we're going to be looking about all about your soulmate. This video is in collaboration with Ember Moon Tarot. So for this reading, we'll be looking about all the details of your soulmate, including star signs, how you'll meet, their personality and what they look like. And then on Ember Moon Tarot's channel, she'll be looking into all about your relationship, your dynamic and all that. So if you want to check it out after this video, the link will be in my bio so you can check it out. But yeah, these are the three cards we have today. So pile 1 is Amethyst, pile 2 is Rhodocrosite, and pile 3 is Rose Quartz. So take a moment if you need to meditate on the cards, see which ones you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip ahead below on the timestamps to see which is your reading and have a look into it. Let's go. Hi pile ones, I hope you're doing amazing. If you picked this Amethyst, then this reading is for you to see all about your soulmate. And don't forget, down below in the description I have Ember Moon's tarot reading, which is all about your relationship with your soulmate. So I'm actually going to start with the Astro dice. We're going to roll this 3 times, and whatever signs come up could be either your birthday or one of your signs, could be their signs, or it could be a month or a period that could be when you meet or could be significant for you. Okay, so let's see. We have Gemini, Gemini again, we have Taurus, and we have Taurus again, and we have Scorpio. Okay, so those are the signs that are significant for you. Okay, so I'm going to put this back. I'm going to start off with tarot. So firstly, we're going to be having a look to see how you'll meet your soulmate. And then in a bit, we'll see their personality and what they could look like, okay? So let's see. How will pile 1 meet their soulmate? Okay. How will pile 1 meet their soulmate, please? How will pile 1 meet their soulmate? Okay, 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and 7 of Coins. Okay, let's put this down. Okay, so what I'm getting is that okay, because we have these 7 of Coins, the first thing that's making me think is career, work, along the lines of that. What I'm getting is that perhaps you could be going through a bit of a difficult time at work. The 5 of Staves is the 5 of Wands, which is like arguing and all that, and difficulty, conflict. So I'm kind of getting perhaps you could be having a difficult time of work. This could be the period of time in your life. And I feel like things are just feeling a bit stressful. But the 9 of Cups is all about a wish come true. So I'm kind of getting perhaps during this time, that's when they're going to come into your life, and it's just going to feel like I can't speak today. It's going to feel like a dream come true. Perhaps for some of you, it could be that you could actually start off as from haters to lovers kind of scenario, where at work there could be someone that you could be have a lot of disagreements with. Eventually you could come to a situation where you get to spend some quality time together. Perhaps you could be forced into a situation where you're having to work together, and then you're going to find like a newfound appreciation for this person, and you're gonna like start working with them and start doing stuff with them, and you're gonna be like, okay, perhaps they're not so bad after all. And then you could be connecting that way. What I will say is that I'm not getting any indication of like love at first sight, getting together the minute you meet. I'm kind of getting more it's going to build over time, because we have the 7 of Coins, and that's all about waiting to reap your rewards, if that makes sense. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting for your connection. Like, it is going to be something that will take time the minute you meet. It could start off as friends. For some of you, like I mentioned, it could start off where you hate each other, or like maybe not hate each other, but they could annoy you, you could annoy them. Perhaps you have disagreements on things which causes conflict. But you know, I'm kind of getting opposites attract kind of vibes. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting for you, all of you. Also, we have air and not air, water energy, fire energy, and earth energy. So again, all of these could be significant for you. But I'm now actually going to go into an oracle deck and just get a bit more information on how you'll meet your soulmate. Okay, how will pile 1 meet their soulmate, please? How will pile 1s meet this person? Okay, so we have tranquility. Okay. Let's put this here just so you can see it. Let's get another one. How will pile 1s meet their soulmate? How will pile 1s meet their soulmate, please, Spirit? Thank you. We have desire. Okay. So, for some of you with the 9 of Cups, perhaps you've been wanting a relationship and you actually meet them at a period of time when you're actually wanting to be in a connection. Like, you know, sometimes, like, I'm kind of getting like a wish come true. That's what 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups is all about. And the desire is all about, like, really wanting something. Oh God, I'm just kicking the table. And basically, I feel like they are going to come into a time, like, okay, for some of you, I just had this message. You know, like, sometimes when you kind of get frustrated with someone, and like anger can turn into lust and desire. I'm kind of getting that vibe, like, especially because we pulled Scorpio earlier, it's making me kind of think of like a hot, like, steamy vibe, you know? Like, I'm going to say a special word, like, but tension, you know? I'm kind of getting a lot of that as well. A bit of fun tension, if you know what I mean. But tranquility, that's also about peace as well. So it's kind of funny how we're picking up the opposites. But the tranquility could actually mean for some of you, especially with the 5 of Staves, they could come at a time when you're needing a bit of peace, and they're going to bring that to you, a bit of escapism. So for some of you, I feel like we have 2 different energies here. You're going to be like haters to lovers, as in like, you know, things are just, well, that kind of vibe. And then that kind of brings a bit of tension. You're going to have quite a dynamic relationship, you know what I mean? A lot of that energy, that fun energy, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube. But the S word, should I just say? And for some of you, I feel like they're going to come at a period of time when work is stressful for you and you're trying to navigate that. And they're actually going to bring a bit of peace for you. It's almost like perhaps there could be a solution that needs to be solved at work. And perhaps maybe you get a new person invited onto the team, or like a project, or they're helping you with something that's kind of like stressful, and they're going to be there to help out, but they kind of like, you kind of fall for them and they fall for you as well. Again, it's going to be a bit of more of a slower build up as you get to know each other. It's not going to be like instant as it can be for some people, but yeah, I feel like it's something that'll build over time, and you two will just have a lot of fun and a lot of attraction as well. But we're going to get more into that in Ember Moon's reading, which you can have a look later. The link will be in my bio. So if you want to see the dynamic of your relationship, that'll be the one for you. Okay, next we're going to go into what their personality is like, the personality of this person. Okay, so can we get the personality of this person, please? What is the personality of pile 1's soulmate? Grace. Okay. Personality of pile 1's soulmate, please. Magic. Oh, and Tower. Okay, or oppression. Okay, firstly I'm just going to mention they're not going to make you feel oppressed or anything like that. That's just the first thing I want to point out in case you see that card and panic. Okay, so the Grace card is making me think of like a graceful person, someone who is very smart, someone who has a lot of dignity. It's also made me think, okay, this is quite funny, it's made me think of like a person saying your grace in like the old times, which is making me indicate that maybe they have a bit of wealth, are quite well off. I'm also getting they're very well spoken, very polite, and also easily pushed over. That's what I'm getting too. With the magic card, I'm kind of getting that they like to get things their way. They kind of get whatever they want. Which is quite funny actually. And also for some of you, they could be quite into law of attraction as well. Only take that if it resonates to you. Now with the Tower card, how I'm taking it is perhaps in the past they may have had some issues and that's how it shaped them in today. Perhaps they may have a little bit of insecurities when it comes to relationships, and I'm kind of getting perhaps them to take things a little bit slow just to help them get through that and navigate the idea of being for a relationship. I feel like it's something that they could have a bit of insecurities about or trust issues, but I feel like it's nothing to worry about because I feel like it could be a bit of a help with their healing journey. I'm kind of getting they're good at what they do as well. I feel like they're also the kind of person, you know, some people are good at like one specific thing, like there's one thing they're really good at. This person with the magic cards, they are amazing and can do pretty much a bit of everything. They haven't really like stuck to one technique, if that makes sense. Like they focus on loads of things and they can do a bit of everything really. Like you're gonna look at them and be like, wow, how have you done this, or how can you do this? Like, yeah, that's not what vibe I'm getting. But no, I feel like because this person's holding out their heart, I feel like they are going to be very expressive with their emotions. They're going to be very open and loving. I feel like they're going to be very supportive of you, take care of you and all that, because we kind of have like supporting, like, you know, this person's kind of like holding this girl, like supporting her, and then we have she's kind of supporting him. So I'm kind of getting that vibe, you'll support each other in your connection. I'm also getting with the doves as well, perhaps that could be quite significant, but I'm also getting like romance and all of that too, so that's really nice. I like that for you. Let's have another look. I feel like it's more with the grace cards. Basically I'm kind of getting like a dream come true. Like I feel like you're going to be very inspired by them, and I just think like you're going to help each other out and inspire each other to do stuff. I feel like this person has a lot of goals too. They want to achieve a lot of things in their life, and I feel like they are actually going to do that too. They are one of those people that make goals and stick to them. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm kind of getting. I'm going to get another oracle card deck out, and just get some oracle cards about their personality. Let's get 3 this time. Okay, what is the personality of Pile 1 soulmate, please? Okay, we have power. Okay, personality of Pile 1's soulmate, please. We have refuge. Personality of Pile 1 soulmate, please. 1 more card. Okay, thank you. And I dropped it. Let me just grab it. And we have magic, which is interesting considering we have the magician again. So yeah, magic. Perhaps this person could be into the magical world, witchcraft, or any of that. So take that if it resonates. That's only for some of you, I'm getting. Okay, so power. I'm kind of getting perhaps it could be like taking in a leadership role. Some people are natural leaders and some people are natural like followers. They're definitely one of those leader type of people. I'm also getting in the bedroom, they might like to be dominant as well. So if you're into that, great. If you're under 18, ignore that. Okay, refuge, or if you're underage, ignore that. Okay, I'm kind of getting it like a homebody. They enjoy being at home, they enjoy doing their little things. They like to go out occasionally, or not occasionally, they enjoy going out, but their favourite place is being home. They like to be cozy with you, like kind of like think snuggling up in a blanket by the fire kind of vibe. And I think they can be quite romantic at heart as well. The moon's making me think again with the emotions. They could have struggled in the past, but I feel like with you they're going to be quite open with their emotions and just like open and honest about their feelings and all that. And the magic card is making me think that like you know, they can get the things they achieve or aspire, you know, they achieve their dreams, they achieve their goals. They're definitely a goal getter, a dream, you know, they want to achieve their dreams, they get the things that they want. They're very, I think you're going to look up to them and feel very inspired. They're going to really inspire you, and I feel like you two are going to be the kind of couple that inspire each other to follow your dreams, to achieve your dreams and all that. Like, I'm just getting a really good dynamic with the both of you. So that's the message there. All right, now the final part of this reading, we're going to have a look to see what they look like. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to be quite literal this, and we're going to have a look into what the people actually look like in the cards. So as always, we're going to do some tarot cards and then a couple of oracle cards, and then that'll be the end of your reading. Okay, so what do pile one soulmate look like? Okay, so a couple more. What do pile two soulmate look like, please? What do pile, oh, here we go. All right. So what I'm getting with this, first thing jumping out to me, dark hair, especially like a longish hair. What I'm kind of getting, so yeah, long darkish hair. I'm not going to pick up on skin color because, as you can see, we have dark and also light here, so I think it really just depends for each of you. Okay, so the love card is making me think they're very well dressed. I feel like you're going to be very attracted to them, like extremely attracted. They'll be attracted to you, of course. I'm kind of getting they're very chill with how they dress, as in like they don't put, oh, they look very good, but it's like an effortless looking good, if that makes sense. You're gonna look at them and think, damn. So that's nice to see. Let me just have another look, see if there's anything. I'm kind of getting like a youthful face, you know, like some people have like a baby face. I'm not saying like a bit like they have a baby face, but they're gonna look quite youthful. They look younger than their age, let's just say that. Yeah, I'm getting like soft features. I think they're going to be very natural too. Like, I don't feel like they'll dye their hair or anything. So like they'll have dark, black, brown hair. Let's get a couple more oracle cards just to finish this off. How does pile one soulmate look like? All right, so we have this one. How does pile one soulmate look like, please? Let me just put these up right. Okay. I'm kind of getting like a magical vibe. I don't know how that will translate for you, but you're gonna look at them and be like, wow. Oh, like, you know when you look in their eyes and you get a bit like lost in them? I'm kind of getting dark green, dark brown, hazel eyes. Perhaps blue, but it'll be a dark blue. Definitely dark coloured eyes. Gonna see dark hair. So yeah, dark hair is definitely significant. If it's a girl, I feel like she wears a lot of dresses. And for a guy, or whatever gender, it could be either or in between or anything, this person definitely likes to wear like baggy clothes, not like tight skinny jeans, if that makes sense. But they look very good. It doesn't look like they don't look scruffy or anything. They do look good and it's effortless. Kind of the vibe, all their clothes go together. They just put it together and it works, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything else. You know, I think that's it. It's not a lot of information there, but hopefully that just kind of pieces things together for you. I do need to get more cards that are better at doing this, but anyway, I hope this reading resonates for you, pile ones. Don't forget to check out Ember Moon's Tarot's videos. Well, the videos will be linked in my description, and then you can get information about your relationship. But I hope you enjoyed this and this resonates for you. Comment down below which pile, if you chose this pile and if it resonated, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see you very soon. Bye guys. Hi pile 2s, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this beautiful Rhodocrosite, then this reading is for you. This is a collab with Ember Moon Tarot. They're doing all about the relationship of your soulmate, and we're going to be looking all about your soulmate. So to start off, I'm going to roll the astro dice and just see what 3 signs come up for you. This could be either their signs, your signs, or like a significant period of time. Like for example, you could meet them in the age of Capricorn. I don't know why I said age, in Capricorn season. Okay, let's roll this dice. So, oh my gosh, I'm gonna roll that again. It fell off the table. Okay, Gemini, Cancer, Gemini again, and Libra. Okay, so those are the 3 signs. I'm now going to shuffle the tarot deck. So we're going to do this in 3 sections. Firstly, this will be how you'll meet your soulmate, then their personality, and then I'll see what they look like. Okay, so let's see how you'll meet your soulmate. Okay, how will pile 2 meet their soulmate, please? How will pile 2s meet their soulmate? Oh, okay, we have illusion. 7 of Cups, and how will pile 2s meet their soulmate, please? How will pile 2 meet their soulmate, please? And we have 7 of Coins. Okay, so okay, for some of you, you have been manifesting this person, will manifest this person, have manifested this person. Basically, for some of you, manifestation could be how you have meet them or will meet them. Basically, you're going to draw them in through manifestation. If you don't resonate with that, perhaps you may have daydreamed about perhaps you've like had like dreams together. Oh well, dreams of like being with a person and all that. And while doing that, that's when you're going to meet your person. I feel like they're going to come in a time of your life that like things get a bit hectic, and I feel like your mind's going to be focusing on a load of other things. Oh, for some of you, life could be a bit stressful, and as a way to like de-stress, you might just start daydreaming about being with this like perfect person or something. That's what I'm kind of guessing. And basically that's when they're going to come in. They're just going to like start doing it. Yeah, I think for those who aren't trying to intentionally manifest someone or like manifest a person, basically, that's what you're doing, you know. You're going to manifest them whether you realize it or not. I feel like it's going to be something that'll take a little bit of time. Like, for example, I'm kind of getting perhaps they'll pop it, like they'll just suddenly come into your life. You may not notice them at first. So for example, I'm kind of thinking like, you know, you're at work, a new person comes in and you're really busy at work, so you haven't really noticed them. But eventually they might like introduce themselves and you're like, oh wow, okay, you're hot, or something like that. And or like be like, oh okay, I'm kind of into you. And then I feel like you two might start pursuing each other. I feel like kind of similar with pile 1s. I feel like it's not going to be the case of like someone's going to ask her like, hey, do you want to go on a date with me, and it builds from there. I'm kind of getting it's a connection that you'll build. That's something at work, like for example, it could be a work related connection, and then eventually you might talk. If the work idea doesn't resonate with you, because I feel like it won't for some people, I feel like you're just going to bump into each other while you're doing something. So like maybe if you go into a shop and then you're in line, and then like, I don't know, you just start talking, and then you sit together at the table, and then once you finish meeting, one of you asks for each other's numbers, you exchange numbers, and then you meet up for a coffee every week, and then eventually you're gonna get together, like perhaps maybe eventually get asked on a date. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. It doesn't mean like, so for example, it could be a similar situation at work. That's the vibe I'm getting. So it's going to be a connection that will be matured, basically. Now I'm going to do an oracle deck and get a couple of oracle cards just to see how you two will meet. Okay, how will pile 2 meet their soulmate, please? How will pile 2? Abundance, okay. And we have duality. Okay. So I feel like you're going to meet this person during a time that you're feeling abundant in your life. Again, that can help with the manifestation. It could be abundant in money, just feeling really joyful and happy in life. I feel like they're going to come into a period of time when you're feeling happy, you know? And they're just going to be like an added bonus. No, I'm trying to think of the duality cards. Is it together or against each other? That's what I'm trying to think of the duality. You know what? I'm just going to have a quick look at the oracle book just because I don't want to get it wrong if you two are going to be like against each other. You know, I want to get the message right. I haven't really used this deck for the purposes of love yet. Let's see. Banana, duality. Oh, okay. So basically you two, this is kind of like quality likes, but for example it is going to be an opposite attract situation. So for example, okay, when you meet, it's going to be in like a different, okay, I'm trying to think, okay, if it's at work, it could be that this person is working in a different area of your work. You could work in like sales, they could work in finance. I don't know if that's a thing, but you know, there's like different sections. But I feel like you two are going to like need each other's assistance in something. So if that's, does that make sense? Like you're going to need their help in something. If with the other scenario I gave, with like, let's just say the coffee shop scenario where you meet each other and you just suddenly just start talking, I'm kind of thinking perhaps what will happen is that maybe something will go wrong. Well, not go wrong. Okay, so for example, you drop something and this person picks it up and says, excuse me, you dropped this, if that makes sense. Or like you knock over something of theirs and you feel bad. So you offer to pay for another one and then you start talking. I feel like it's going to be like, maybe if it's not work, perhaps something will kind of go wrong a bit, if that makes sense. And that's how you two start talking. And I feel like you're going to realize you two are very different people, but it works. I'm getting that perhaps either you or this person or both of you are very abundant too, like an abundant mindset. I feel like it could be you because the illusion is making me think of manifestation, and manifesting stuff does require an abundance mindset. So that's what I'm kind of getting. But anyway, I'm now going to go into to see their personality. Okay, so let's see the personality of this person. Okay, let me just stand over here. What is this person's, okay, innocent, that's cute. All right, what is part 2 soulmate personality, please? And we have awakening. All right. Oh, you know, I just thought with the duality, for some of you, you might be very spiritual and manifest stuff. The other person might not. And perhaps when you're with them, you might awaken them to that, because you have psych. It's making me think of psychic in a way, and it's making me think of the whole spiritual things. And it could be this person may not be into that, and you're going to open them up to a new world. That's like another message I'm getting. Anyway, the personality. First, let's look at the innocence card. How cute. So yeah, this person could be quite innocent, as in like perhaps they may have not been in many relationships. Perhaps they're just kind of cute, silly, kind of like like a playful energy. Like, I don't want to say childlike, but you know, some people are very youthful and like very fun, silly, all of that. Like they can just feel like they're a little child when they're around you and just like be silly and have fun, you know. I feel like this is gonna be a very fun person. The 6 of Arrows is making me think that they love traveling, they love going out, they love going on adventures, they love doing things, experiencing new things, and just really seeing the world and just trying new things as well. They love trying new things. I feel like they like to go outside a lot, be in nature. The Awakening card is making me think that like they're very open about their feelings. They don't actually hold back. They're one of those kind of people that they're very friendly, they're easy to get on with, and they talk for hours. They're that kind of person. Like they're the kind of person you would talk with them for hours and hours, and the time will go fast quickly, and you'll just look at the clock and be like, oh my god, we've spoken for like 2 hours, and I thought it was like 20 minutes or something. So I'm kind of guessing perhaps you lose your time with them a lot as well, which is nice. I'm getting, yeah, they're very open with their emotions. They're very honest. I'm kind of getting a bit of fiery, passionate vibe as well. And I feel like the both of your personalities kind of like go very well with that as well. Like you two get on you two complement each other, even though you're quite different, if that makes sense. But yeah, they like doing new things. They like to experience life and really make the most of it and just see what they can do in life. They're definitely the kind of people that don't want to look back at life and regret anything, so they do loads, and I think they'd want you to be a part of that as well. Okay, now let's have a look and see more of their personality with these oracle cards. Okay, pile 2 soulmate personality, please. We have energy. I was getting that vibe, so much energy, energetic. I'm getting one of those golden retriever kind of vibes, like really happy, like a puppy. Okay, pile 2 soulmate personality, please. We have success. Okay, so they're successful in what they do. They're a go-getter. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's too many. Right, one more, please. Their personality. Pile 2 soulmate personality, please. Oh. We have flexibility. Okay, so that makes sense. They're open to doing things and enjoying things and experiencing things in their life as well. So the energy card, I'll just say straight up, they're very energetic. They love doing things. They love going out. They're hyper, that kind of thing. Maybe I don't diagnose anything. Perhaps have ADHD, or they're just like very like lifelike and just buzz around a lot and just like to do things, and they're the kind of person that would like to see what you're doing as well. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Not in like a bad way, but just like silly, if that makes sense. Success. So yeah, they like to go out after their dreams, achieve them. I feel like they do that. Sorry, I'm immature. See, look, I'm kind of picking up that energy. I feel very like springy, immature, just like silly. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. With the flexibility, I am getting that they like to do different things. They're the kind of person, they're a bit like me in the sense of hobbies. Like they pick up a hobby, do it for like a month, then on to the next thing, and then it's on to the next thing with like all that really. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. I think they're just really happy, playful, and I think it's one of those connections that it'll be such a pleasure for you. You will love this because it will just feel like a breath of fresh air for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, now we're going to see the final part, which is all about their looks and what they look like. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to visually look at the cards. I will use the tarot and all that to kind of get an idea, but we're going to be really looking at the pictures to get an idea of what they look like. Okay, so what do pile 2 soulmate look like, please? Don't worry that it's the 5 of Cups. I know she's like sad, but we're going to look at it. Pile 2 soulmate. What do they look like, please? So you look playful, like all that. Oh, okay. How are we doing? 4. What do pile 2 soulmate look like, please? Thank you. Oh, look, we've got this one. Okay. The first thing I'm seeing is light hair. So they could have like blonde and light brown. There could be brown, but I'm just kind of like, because we do have a couple of dark brown, but for the majority of you, they do have light hair. I'm also thinking blue eyes. Yeah, blue eyes. I think they're going to be quite skinny as well, quite a lean build, like not really muscly. Kind of like, I guess the way you can describe it, like the build of a runner, yeah. Dress wise, I feel like they wear, for some of you, especially if you're a female or like dress in a feminine way, they're going to be, they like to wear bright colors. Like, you know, you get some people that just wear like dark, they're gonna like quite like to wear bright colors. Kind of like flowy clothing. They are going to look very good. You'll find them attractive. Got a very handsome, pretty face. Oh, I think they might wear jewelry. Like, I'm kind of getting, because you can kind of see here, perhaps they have like a necklace that they wear constantly because it's quite sentimental to them. Okay. I do think they're quite fit and healthy. I do think they do some form of exercise. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards. I don't have any cards that are good for identifying features. I need to get a deck like that or make one. But I'm just working with what I've got. Okay, what do Pile 2's soulmate look like, please? What do Pile 2's soulmate look like, please? Okay, blue. So yeah, the blue quite be significant. Okay, so with clothing, yeah, I am thinking, okay, for some of you, I am kind of picturing like, I think if you resonate with having a male or maybe non-binary, masculine, let's say that, they are going, I'm kind of picturing skatewear or like baggy, boho, kind of like maybe a bit edgy, but kind of like, you know how skatewear can be quite big oversized tops, baggy trousers or shorts. I'm kind of getting that for some of you. No, you are going to be very attracted to them. I do see quite a lot of blue, like blue lights. So blue is definitely significant. Perhaps you like wearing blue. Again, with the blue eyes as well. I feel like they're one of those people you're gonna love their eyes. I think they'll kind of like sparkle a bit. I think you're kind of like, oh, I like their eyes, they sparkle. Yeah, I think that's all I can get. This is kind of a bit I'm kind of practicing at the moment with looking at cards and being able to identify features, but hopefully that resonates for you. Don't forget to check out Ember Moon Tarot's reading to see all about this relationship. The link will be in my bio. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and it resonates for you. And I will see you all very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys. Hi Pile 3s, I hope you're doing amazing. If you picked this rose quartz and this reading is for you, just so you know, this video is in collaboration with Ember Moon Tarot. This reading is all about your soulmate. However, if you're interested, you can hop over onto Ember Moon Tarot's channel, which the link will be in my description, and you can find out like what your relationship will be doing, and it's going to be all about your relationship with your soulmate. So anyway, we're going to be doing this in 3 sections. So for this reading, we're going to have the astro dice, and then how you'll meet, the personality of your soulmate, and what they look like. That's actually 4 sections. So I'm going to start off with your astro dice and see the 3 signs that come up for you. So, oh, let me do that again. So basically this could be either your sign, their sign, or like the season which you could meet or that will be significant. So we have Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, so those are these signs which will be significant for you too. Okay, so let's see how you'll meet your soulmate. Right. How will pile 3 meet their soulmate, please? How will pile... Oh, here we go. Okay, let's go for these. So we have 4 of Coins, Tradition, and Queen of Arrows. Okay, so for some of you, I think it could actually be on a dating app. That's for some of you. However, for others of you, it will be unexpected in the sense that perhaps one of you aren't intentioning on meeting anyone, which wouldn't make sense for the dating app. So if you are wanting a partner, if you have intentions of finding someone, take perhaps the dating app message, or it could be blind date. I'm kind of getting like purposely putting yourself out there. Then the 4 of Coins is, I'm kind of getting separate energies, which is for some of you, or this person, he's not interested at all. Oh, I just thought something funny in a sense. Okay, so let's say if you're going on like a blind date, perhaps you're already into it, this person didn't want to be set up, or perhaps you're getting set up on a blind date, you don't really want to do it, but this person does, but you just get like dragged out with friends or something, and then you meet this person. Perhaps you could be meeting people through friends. With the dating apps as well, it could be maybe one of your friends have set you up with a dating app. They're like, oh, you're single. Or it could be with them, you're single. See if you can meet someone. Maybe there's some apprehension. Perhaps if you have been debating going on a dating app, you're like, I'm not sure, but you thought, just give it a go. I'm kind of getting perhaps just giving something a go relationship wise, where you're not taking it seriously. It's just more of the case of we'll just see what happens. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And I feel like the person who is interested, I'm kind of getting like 2 parties. So there's the person who is wanting to really be in a relationship, and then there's the person who's like, they've been in a relationship, but like they're not looking. And I feel like it's more of the friends are setting you up, or just like being like, hey, you two will be cute together, you should meet, or something like that. I feel like there's like an involvement of someone else, or but it's just more casual, like no intentions. But then we find them, they're like, oh my god, okay, I actually like you. So yeah, if you resonate with the wanting to find someone, then that will be the person who reaches out. So if you don't or if you aren't interested and you feel like you're going to be the person that's forced, the other person will be reaching out to you. And if you are wanting to pursue, then you'll be the person that's reaching out. So I hope that makes a bit of sense to you. It's quite an interesting scenario. Okay, I'm going to just get a couple of oracle cards to see how you'll meet your soulmate. So how will, oh, here we go. Refinement. That's making me think of dating app. You know, like when you scroll through Tinder or something, or like anything, you've got to swipe through and you're narrowing down people. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, oh, and duality. I was literally thinking of this card when I was shuffling, and the fact that it flew out and fell on the floor. Okay, so yeah, 100%. One of you's like interested in the sense of intending to meet someone, the other person isn't. So I do feel like it is a scenario where you two are being set up, or you're going on a dating app, and one of you's actually serious for finding someone, and the other one is just like, why not, or just see what happens. Like there's a bit of holding back in a way, but it's kind of like with the Romeo and Juliet, it's making me think of like love at first sight, in the sense of okay, well, you know, like Romeo and Juliet are different. They're the Capulets and Montagues, two families that hate each other. I'm not saying you're going to be from two families that hate each other, but for example, I can't remember, I think Romeo found Juliet, like they basically found each other by accident, and then they kind of like have a thing like, oh my god, like we love each other, and basically they didn't do it on purpose, if that makes sense, and they're very different as well. So maybe you and this person are very different too, but it's like the minute you see them, you like kind of struck a chord in you or one another, and you're like, oh, hold on a second, this could actually like, well, I'm into this, if that makes sense. So maybe some crushes will be developed quite quickly, but that's the vibe I'm getting, so that's quite exciting. So now we're actually going to go more into the personality of your soulmate and just see what wants to come up for you. Okay, let me just grab the tarot cards again. So I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards and then 3 oracle cards afterwards. Okay, so, oh, I'm just kicking the table. I need a better setup. I'm like moving everything around. It's quite crammed here. But anyway, so what is the personality of part 3 soulmate, please? I'm not doing reversals. 6 of Cups, 6 of Coins. Personality of part 3's person, soulmate. And we have Justice. Okay. All right. So the thing that I'm first getting is that this person's very open, a very generous person. So the Ace of Cups, I'm kind of getting, they're very open with their feelings. I'm kind of getting like a message, you two are going to be so in love with each other, like genuinely, it's lovely. I'm getting that you're going to like, I mean, this person is going to be very romantic, have their heart out on their sleeve, I think that's the word, I don't know, of like where they're just like going to be very open with their love. I'm kind of getting they are going to like give you a lot of gifts. They like to have balance with you. If there's any conflicts, they want to bring a balance to that and get justice, as in like for both of you. Again, it's not like a you versus them in any conflict, it's both of you versus the problem, and it's you two overcoming it. I feel like things are going to be very balanced. That's the vibe I'm getting, especially with Justice. I'm getting that perhaps they do speak their mind a lot, as in they're very open, but they're like in a very good way, like I want to say a diplomatic way, in a very healthy way. All right, let's think. Let's have a look at the 6 of Coins. So this is all about like balance, helping others, generosity and all that. They could like give to charity and being very generous as well. So like, for example, very giving, helping you out a lot, helping others out a lot as well. I feel like this is a very trusting person, so someone you can trust them, and it can also indicate that they have money as well, so that's a good sign if that's like something that's like a priority. I'm kind of getting that this person could be quite masculine. They like to go on new ventures, they like to do new things, and like they like to do things that make them feel good as well. They very much follow their heart. Actually no, yes, and I think, hold on, I'm just trying to channel it. They are very creative as well. That's what I'm kind of getting. They take friendships very seriously too. They're very good friends. They love to be with people. I'm going to get a couple more oracle cards as well. Let's see. Can we get information about Pile 3's soulmate's personality? Pile 3's soulmate's focus. Okay, so they're a very focused person, focus on their goals. Pile 3 soulmate personality, please. We have growth. Okay, let's get one more. Pile 3, oh thank you, and strength. Okay, so very masculine type of energy, which I was picking up on. So I'm kind of getting this person's very focused on their goals, their career, achieving things, doing stuff, and they kind of, when they want something, they'll want it, if that makes sense. I'll get it. They get what they want, but not in like a childish manner, you know. They're very generous, but like achieving their own dreams. I'm kind of getting, perhaps they may have been through a lot because of strength and growth. There may be times when things were challenging, and they've had to like overcome a lot, learn a lot, and learn from situations. And I'm kind of getting, perhaps for some of them, they may have had not the best childhood, and they've had to grow up quite quickly. And I feel like now, and especially with you, they're going to start getting back their childlike quality, as in like being able to play with each other, enjoy each other's, like, you know, kind of like, you know, like in teenagers freshly in love, that kind of puppy love. I'm kind of getting that vibe. That's what you'll have with this person. I feel like they've had to have a bit of a transformation as well. Like they've had to grow quite a bit. I feel like there's some experiences in life that made them have to grow up quite quickly, or like transform and overcome and adapt to situations which shaped them into who they are today. But I think because of that, they've actually become very emotionally mature as well. Like they're able to open up about their feelings and say what they want. I feel like it's something that they've learned too, perhaps from the past. So yeah, and it's something that they'll still be learning too with you. All right, now we're going to have a look and see what they look like. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use tarot cards, but because I don't have any cards to really that are properly for what do people look like and all that, to pick up features, we're going to have a look at the pictures of these as well as some oracle cards to see if we can pick out some key features that what could be your soulmate that looks like, what your soulmate looks like. Okay, so what do pile 3's soulmate look like? We have the 7 of Staves, Sacrifice. What does pile 3's soulmate look like, please? 3 of Cups. What does pile 3's? Okay, we just need one. Let's do one more. All right. What do pile? Oh, thank you. All right. You know what's standing out to me most, like first? This hair, and this kind of color here. So I think a lot of you, this person has either blonde, ginger, or light brown hair. I think that's the color of their hair. I'm kind of getting strong features, like quite chiseled face, quite a strongish figure, or curvy if it's a feminine figure that you resonate with most. Warm tone skin and stuff, like olive or something, like a warm tone. So for example, my skin colour is a warm tone, you know. I'm trying to think. I feel like the eye colours, it's too varied. I'm kind of single colours here because of general reading. It's quite hard to pick up individual things. This person could be into music as well, as in like playing an instrument perhaps. Clove wise, I'm not really getting anything yet. We're going to use the oracle deck this is something I'm still kind of new to, picking out what people, like people's features and what they look like what people can look like through tarot readings and stuff. But maybe I should get a deck for that for the future. Anyway, what do Pile 3 Soulmate look like, please? Let's get 2 oracle cards. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. They could be quite creative with their clothes. As in, they look good. They put a lot of time into how they look. A lot of effort. Let's get one more card. What do Pile 3 Soulmate look like, please? Double mission, Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. See, we're kind of like warm tone with the eyeshadow colours and stuff. And again, it's like quite creative. So yeah, I'm kind of getting, they put a lot of effort into how they look, as in like with getting clothes on or how they dress. I feel like it's something they do care about and have put effort into it. I feel like they're quite tall as well. I'm getting tall energy because they're the light worker, starseed. That's kind of like the sky, you know, you reach the sky. So yeah, I feel like they're gonna be taller than you, or maybe if you're quite similar in height with you, if you resonate with the idea, if you're wanting someone that's a bit smaller. I know some men prefer women that are smaller, if you know what I mean. And either similar in height or taller. I feel like this person has really soft hands. I don't know why I got that. It's very random. But I feel like you might really like their hands. Like you hold them and be like, oh, I really like this. Yeah, it's making me think of the artist as well. This person could be really creative, as in like they like art, they like music, they like writing, along the lines of that, singing. I feel like music or creativity is significant as well. And maybe they like to lead a bit of an unconventional life. As in, some view people like breaking out the matrix, could have a unique job, a unique belief system, something along the lines of that. Yeah, I think that's all I can pick up for you guys. But yeah, I hope that this reading resonates for you and brings you clarity you needed. If you want to see information about your relationship, then the link is in my bio for Ember Moon Tarot, so you can check out the channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Comment if this reading resonates for you and subscribe to my channel for more readings like this. But I hope you have an amazing day and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.